So, I've been having a good think. Now the Audi's finished, finished, it's time to start the next YouTube video. Now this one is not one I really want to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. We bought a Citroen Berlingo van 2008. A little weapon over here. Yeah, basically, I'm sick of my wife. She does dog shows. She goes to dog shows all over, qualified for Crufts this year. It's time to stop using my daily. We've got this little weapon of a Berlingo. We got it for like 500 quid. Needs injector seals as a minimum, possibly injectors, but we're going to start with the seals because they're cheap. Needs a battery. It's got ECU issues. Someone's already had a dig around at this. Battery is dead. Ordered a new one. Yeah, MOT on Saturday. You know what that means? 2 days. 2 days to get this done, and then we're already halfway through the first. So 1 day left, and we've got to get this done and running. What does this mean? It means we better get cracking. So we're just going to chuck a jump pack on the old girl. She don't start. Battery is fully dead. Forgot I need to put my face in this. There's a weird thing that it's doing, which I'll try and show on camera. Keep forgetting about this. Door handle don't quite slot in properly. But you can kind of like make it work, but it just pops out. Lovely interior, as you can see. Proper workman's van this. 133,000 miles on the clock. So, whoa, that is a warm seat. Ooh, that's warm. Starts. Don't know if Mike's picking that up, but it's chuffing. But we'll show that in a sec. So the weird thing is, right, you push the accelerator, and it holds the revs. See? So, kind of odd to drive, but hey, let's get it in the workshop and we can go from there. Oh, aircon's not working. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have any. Tim's just going to pull it forward to see what he thinks of the clutch. Clutch is, it's not a big job, but it's still like 7 hours, so according to the book time. So the revving thing's the weirdest thing because I'm not sure what that's actually going to be. And then the chuffing of the injector, we're hoping it's just going to be a lovely little injector seal. So nothing too major, but it runs 500 quid. Can't knock that, can you? It's this one here, because you can feel the air rushing up past it. That one, you can just feel chuff-a-luffing. So let's get some new seals on it for a starter, and then we'll go from there. So Tim's just pre-lubing up the injector seals, trying to make them come out as best as possible. Because injectors are not the best to get them off. Usually, so I guess we'll find out. We'll start by chucking in a new battery. The new battery just seems like the logical way to go, but at least we've got power. Something really stinks. Okay, battery's in. Tim's already loosened the injectors for me. This is a great day. Seriously, these dogs are doing my nutting. Oh, that went really easy. Undo your fuel pipes one by one. Right, Tim, now what do I do? Pop all those clips out. There's number 1, there's number 2, there's number 3. Oh, hang on, they've got a different multi-plug on. Oh, that's interesting. Tim, this last one's being stubborn. Oh, drip, drip, drip. So what you're basically saying is if we change these injector seals and that works, and that new battery works, we've got the bargain of the century. But realistically, is that going to work? What previous owner would have sat there and thought, oh, you know what? I won't change the battery. Now what? Pull them out. Tim, that one's stuck. Tim, that one's kind of loose.
Carefully.
That one's number 2. Tim! 3's after 2. That one's number 3. And the 2 end ones are stuck. How do I get them out? Sorry, Tim, no one's judging you on camera. Bye-bye. Yeah. Have a lovely evening. Chuff-a-luffing. Oh, look, there's a weird thing here. Oh, I should probably show that to Timothy. That looks worrying. This. Yeah, it's a bit of tree. But why is it in there? That's what we need to know. I feel like I'm about to lose a rocker cover, aren't I? Whoa! Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera. Look at that! Whoa, Nelly, that's crusty lusty. Now we're going to do some cleaning. Screwdriver. Bit of rag. Try and get as much off as we can, so then we can blow them out, basically. I'm not really too sure what I'm doing.
Just cylinder 4. Put it down cylinder 4. Yeah.
Yeah. All the way to the...
Stop. Now stop. I said, to be honest, you don't want all of that down there at the moment. You want the end down there. Yeah. Now you've got to get a screwdriver and try and clean all the carbon from around there. There is so not more than needs to goes down the cylinder.
So that's down there, all that carbon oscar. Yeah. Tell that to my 1 million viewers on YouTube. That's definitely something to be worrying about. What am I doing then? Blowing it? What am I doing then? Do I blow it out, Tim? Did you say I blow it? Do I blow it out or do I brake cleaner it out?
No, blow it out.
This is going to go everywhere. Stand back! Ew!
Yeah, brake cleaner it a little bit now. And then blow it out again.
Tim, I've pulled the thing out of the hole. Whoa, I've done a good job.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Man, there's so much leaf and twig.
Oh yeah.
Don't believe it. So, we have removed our injectors, cleaned the holey things, and now we're going to recut the injector, what is it? We're going to cut the injector seats. I'm smashing it second by second, this. Everyone should be impressed. Now to clean your injectors. I could do that toothbrush thing, where's that? I need something to give it a bit of aggravation with. Oh, give me a wire one then, Tim. Jeez, you lazy. Do nothing. Is that clean enough? Don't get that. Tim, you know you said don't get anything in the end. What happens if I get something in the end? Because I just did that. That's why the non-trained mechanic is doing this. I'm not a trained mechanic. No, it's the holy moly mother goalie. Got that. Whoa.
Just put a tiny blob.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm going to put it in this hole here.
Yeah, this is French, that's actually single one. No, it goes that way, doesn't it?
Do it up tight. Make sure it's in there. Tim, I've dropped one. I can't reach it. I will just start a fresh one now.
Get the magnet. John, get the magnet, otherwise you'll get it lost. Get the magnet and get it out.
Oh, I've lost another one.
Get the magnet out to have more room down there.
Oh, I got it. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. Right, Tim, they're all finger tight. Tell me I've done a good job. Okay, well, I'm leaving the rest to you, so if you can hurry up, that'd be great. Cheers, thanks. Interesting to see if it's chuffing like a chuffer.
Now you just got to go around, tighten the 14s up, plug the connectors
Plug them in and put the things back on, please.
Put the return lights back on, and then it's...
So now, our injectors are all back in, our injectors are all tightened down. We've now got to tighten our fuel lines, put our return feeds back on, plug our injectors in, and then we can start it up and see if it even starts. You know, there's always bonuses to this if it does. In fact, I've got one in the oven. Would you like some? How the hell would you tighten these? Before we do it, we should probably put some screen wash in. Injectors are back in. They're all tight, all sealed. All the lines are back in. Tim's just pumping away, priming it somewhere. And now I'm going to jump in the car and get it started. Hopefully it starts up. We get rid of our chuffing sound, and then we can start looking at the next issues with the revving and what's the other thing? Oh, it looks like maybe an immobiliser. I don't know. Here's what it is. Let's start it.
Leave running. John, if you give it one look red, what's it do? Still doing it.
So it starts and it runs. It sounds loads better. Look. So that sounds good straight off the bat. It's still doing the weird idle thing, so we're going to have to do some diagnostic. I'm going to grab that, plug it in. Let's see what codes we get. So we've managed to get all our codes to clear. We had one that was stuck in the BSI, and when we bought the vehicle, the description on eBay, I'll try and get it up and put it in here somewhere, but it was kind of nondescript, saying that it needs an ECU, and that's what they think the issue is because of this weird rev issue. Now, it's undrivable because the revs are constantly, the second you touch the accelerator, it's so hard to explain. You say you rev it to 2000 RPM, you then take your foot off the accelerator pedal, and the revs will go up to say 3000 RPM, hold there for half a second, and then drop. So whenever you touch the accelerator pedal, the revs are increasing, and it kind of makes it absolutely impossible to drive. I've driven it around the block now a couple of times, and it's kind of undrivable. It's like pressing the clutch and the accelerator at the same time. It kind of does that kind of revving. There's no codes in the whole system, so that makes our job extra hard, because now we're trying to have to work out what the actual issue is. So at the moment, we've tried unplugging the MAF sensor, we've tried unplugging loads of other sensors, we've taken the pedal out, given that a clean on the like position sensor. And yeah, we're trying stuff, but we're not really getting anywhere. The only thing that seems to have worked, there's a thing called an air doser, and Tim's taken that off because we've tried unplugging it and it revved normal a couple of times whilst that was removed. So we're going to try clearing that up and seeing if we can get that to do something, and then whether it's a part we order in and replace or cleaning it fixes it, then we'll go from there. This thing here is an air doser. So we've just cleaned it and we're just putting it back on like loosely. It's not bolted in or anything, but we can test it and see what it does. So this is doing my best to get the angle to be able to show you what the issue is. But if you can see the rev gauge and the accelerator pedal here, if I kind of rev it around to 2000, foot's off the pedal and it kind of continues revving and then holds it there. Now the odd thing is, if you rev it all the way around, now we don't know when this last had a cam belt, so I don't want to destroy it, but if you rev it all the way around, it doesn't do it. It just comes off straight away. It's only when you flip it. So yeah, it's kind of odd, kind of weird, don't know what it is. So we've just done another code scan. As you can see, there's literally no fault codes for nothing. I'm sure some of you clever people probably know what to look at in the data for the engine to see if there's a fault, but I've got so much rubbish all over the screen. I'm not really that clever, so I don't really know what I'm looking at. So I'm back on the Berlingo. I got no further with the issues with regarding to the pedal. Push the pedal whilst on the diagnostic, and the position is exact. If you're off, it's 0. If you're full on, it's 100. And if you're in the middle, it's like 50. And no matter how slow you go, it's always showing the pedal as in the correct position. So I don't think it's going to be the pedal. I reckon there's some issue with this, but I think today, basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with a service. So I'm going to do a full service on the car, on the van, and then we'll see if that does anything. I'm guessing it probably won't, but you never know. Stranger things have happened at sea, as they say. But yeah, let's get cracking. First thing that seems really stupid about this is I've got to take all the scuttle off to get to the flipping air filter, but it's all loose. Someone's been here before me, so you know, like all this is taken apart. I think this is one of those ones that you buy that you wish you didn't buy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get some wipers off for that. Go, John boy. Hang on, does that mean I can get to glow plugs really easy?
There's no fault switch on.
Yes, there is. Come back. Come back today on the Snap-on. There's a code for the glow plugs. And if you click through to their SureTrack thing, it goes to a massive diagnostic saying change the glow plugs. So now I'm thinking, whilst it's all apart, maybe I do chuck the glow plugs in. But I don't know where they are. Or I think the EGR's been replaced. Okay, so we just had a customer turn up, but whilst they were here, I quickly whipped off the air filter. It's not like filthy, but it is quite bad, and then all of that's come out the actual air filter housing. Fuel filter. Tim's told me not to fit this because when I do, he said it probably won't ever start again. I make that fit and make it his issue. Right, whilst we're here, whilst we're doing this, we are also going to chuck some glow plugs in, but we hate doing glow plugs because sometimes they get stuck, sometimes they snap, sometimes there are issues, they're all down the back. I made a rhyme. So yeah, we're gonna change the glow plugs, and obviously you'll come with us on the journey to see how hideous that's gonna be. I'm gonna film it, but I'm gonna get under the car, drain the oil, take the filter off, I mean, it will be filmed to an extent, but I can't get you under the car with me because it's too much of a mission. So we're gonna crack on. So basically, what am I saying? Oil's draining. Oil is going down. I'm about to whip out the oil filter, but I'm waiting for Tim to bring me tools. It's taking so long. Oh! Oh, my finger's gone numb. Oh, it won't hit me right on the tip. Every time I do something, everything's so messy. Oil filter's quite manky and it's a little bit creased up. Old seal, gone. New seal, on. Tim! I can't get the oil filter to go in. I think this might have to go in first. Yeah, I think that's meant to go in first. I did the thing. Back's hurting now. Time to go home. Tim, there be a small issue. I'm just so worn out now. Please, can you go under the car and do it up for me? Fresh oil. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Can't bother with that anymore. Currently, I'm awaiting Tim to come and take the glow plugs out. So at the moment, we are stationary. Kind of frustrating because it's taking ages and he's not doing anything, he's just talking. So I just sit and wait. And Tim is now doing glow plugs. I'm not trusted on them.
The EGR valve pipe needs to come off for one of them.
Ooh, EGR valve pipe's got to come off. Look at my doohickey on the wobbler. Look. Ooh. Tim says that's not that bad though. But... glow plugs. That was a mistake. One of them has snapped. Tim, not a happy bunny. No. Very unhappy bunny. We've got one snapped, 3 that came out. That many. We'll either have to get someone in to extract that last one, or it's still there. We'll just plug it back in and see if that one lives, and hopefully it's enough to get rid of our glow plug issue, but probably isn't now, but you know. Oh, so Tim's chucked in 3 glow plugs, and we're going to try smoke testing it, see if there's a boost leak somewhere, because, you know, why not? So, this Berlingo is starting to wear me down. We still have no clue. The previous owner said that it was the ECU that was the issue. So, we've sent the ECU off to an ECU testing place. They've looked at the ECU. They've said there is nothing wrong with that ECU. So, that's due back to me anytime today. So, I've put this onto a forum on Facebook. And now I'm just waiting for people to say what they think it is, because we can't find anything wrong. One person has replied saying this thing. It's basically like a throttle body. It has a butterfly valve in it and looks like a MAF sensor. And from what I gather, it's called an air dowser, but it's an air dowser / throttle body. So I bought this off eBay for 60 quid. So I'm going to fit this. I'm going to put the ECU back on, and then it's probably going to run absolutely perfect. So we're going to replace this. It's this thing here. It's this thing here. This little unit here. So that's what I'm going to replace, but... honestly, Tim's already taken it off, cleaned it. There's just no way that it's going to be that, but, you know, I've got my fingers crossed. I can't actually cross my fingers, that is my maximum crossing of fingers. They're just too fat. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Every day, yeah, yeah. The good thing is, Tim's already unbolted all of this, and he thought, oh, we'll probably end up taking it off again, so I won't bolt it back in, so literally all it is the 2 boost pipes. So this is easy breezy. Ouch! Ow! Maybe that needs a bit more loosely. Well, it's pretty loose. Maybe Timothy put it on with all his might. Oh, okay. This could be broken, Tim. It's not broken. I was getting all excited. This thing in here, this butterfly valve. No, that butterfly valve. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's all bent, and I was getting all excited, but then the one in the new one's all bent as well, so I'm guessing that's just how they come. Very sad little life, Jane. This boost pipe is the worst boost pipe I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've seen all 7 boost pipes in my life. They'll tell me I'm insane. The ECU is back, so let's whack it on. I filled my air dowser. This see if it's fixed. If it's fixed, we can all rest easy tonight. If it's not fixed, well then, I guess we sell it. It's the only logical explanation. So, this wasn't even clipped in. So we're just going over to start it. Bought a new key. Where is it? Bought a new key. Bought it on Amazon. It's like £3. It even works and everything. It's amazing. Right, so we're back in the Berlingo. This is it. Everything is reconnected. Let's start her up. So far so good. Testy time. Oh, still exactly the same. I suppose we have got an engine light on. We should probably turn that off first. See if there's any new codes. Go from there. It's so warm in here today. So warm. Right. Let's see if there's any information being displayed. It's coming up a minute ago saying anti-pollution faulty on there. I don't know if that's anything to do with it. Maybe the cat's blocked or something. I checked it doesn't have a DPF, so there's no DPF on it. Probably just the same stuff, isn't there? Whoa. That's everything. Okay, so maybe we're gonna just have to turn all these off. So let's just start by clearing everything. Switch off the ignition. Switch on the ignition, okay. Codes completed. No codes present. That's a great day. Maybe we try starting it again. Definitely not in gear. Cool. On the button. Right. No longer got an engine light. So that's off. Still hanging. Exactly the same as it was. Kind of at a loss now because I don't know what to do. Back to the drawing board. I'm just going to try resetting the double throttle metering valve because that's the only thing I can think that this thing would probably be. It says function completed. Cycling ignition for configuration to take a sec. So, who knows if that works. I'm just going to do everything. Right. I doubt that's works anyway. Engine light is out. There is one code for the glow plugs. So I don't think it'll be glow plug related, but I guess exactly the same. Exactly the same. Very sad little life, Jane. Sad little life, Jane, indeed. So I figured we may as well try another diagnostic because you never know, there might be some hidden data. Another thing that can be coded. This one's a bit more in depth, so to speak. So let's try it and find out. So I've just done the scan. It took ages, so I didn't bother recording the whole thing. But we've got more codes this time, so we can see if there's anything new. Preheating relay circuit, inlet air temperature sensor, flow meter. Tim's about to tell me.
I unplugged it.
He's unplugged it.
I unplugged it.
So there's me getting all excited, and Tim's unplugged.
Just to double check and delete it out in case it's...
Oh! Send it off to the scrappy in the sky. More research required, I guess, on this one. We're back on the Berlingo today, so we have no further progress on this. All the data, all the codes, everything suggests everything is working perfectly. The ECU is testing perfectly. Everything is working as it should, apart from this flipping revving issue. So we're kind of at a loss now. We think this is the unfixable Berlingo, but we're going to try fit in a second-hand pedal, even though the pedal's already been replaced once, just in case the one that was fitted was broken. Can't see it myself, but let's get a pedal fitted. So it should be relatively straightforward of undoing the 3 nuts that hold it in place, literally unplugging it. Tim! Too technical. Oh no. Tim!
What now?
Tim! Tim!
Yeah.
Slam that door, kick it.
He passed me the pedal.
It was.
Oh, hang on. That's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Tim! Is it me? I've got to check it's not me being stupid. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, wrong one.
What's wrong with it?
That's got 6 connectors. This one does not have 6 connectors.
Same part number as
That's the one that just come off.
Yeah, we never checked part number on it, but all the ones on the internet.
Never checked the part number.
Oh, 1 6. They were all coming up
with the last 3 digits.
680 at the end.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I haven't wasted another day of my life. Bye, Nino. Tim, can you apologise to the camera?
A6.
Can you apologise to the camera, please?
No.
This is what happens when you leave Tim in charge of ordering parts. He's a qualified mechanic, but he's not a qualified parts orderer. Yes, Tim did order the wrong pedal. But, in his infinite wisdom, he swapped the multi-plug over. So this is now the wrong part to do the right job. So, this could be like a weird little thing that no one's ever tried. The wrong pedal on the right car with the wrong pedal with the right car. And then, it might actually work. And we might be like millionaires. Yeah, so now, this is giving me a little bit of hope, because I didn't actually think this would work. But now, there's a little part of me that thinks, just might work. We have fitted the wrong pedal to the right car with the wrong pedal, but the right pedal to someone's car, but it's our car, but it's definitely fitted. This is the moment of truth. Will it have made any difference at all? Will this Berlingo remain unfixable? This is the moment, the magical moment. Oil is okay. It is not fixed, it is no different whatsoever, but the pedal works. I want to cry! Right, this is basically the last ditch attempt. These are the 2 more things I'm going to buy for it, well, have bought for it, that I'm going to try. If these don't work, I think that's it, it's unfixable. But it's a bit sad because I'd really like to have fixed it, but I just think it's unfixable. Unless anyone in the comments can give me any other suggestions to try, this is kind of where I'm at. So basically we have these 2 parts here. I don't even know if it has both of these, but that is a map sensor and this is a MAF sensor. So map and MAF, that's the MAF. If it has a map sensor, I have no clue where that is, so I might have to ring Timothy because it's a Sunday. I'm here on my lonesome. But yeah, let's get cracking. So I'll start with the MAF sensor because that's the easiest one. And I can't even locate the map sensor. I've looked everywhere, so I don't know where that goes or if it even has one. But we'll change the MAF sensor. I can't see it making the slightest bit of difference. It's unplugged at the moment. Has been unplugged for the last however long we've been testing. So I don't expect it to make any difference whatsoever. But you never know. Stranger things have happened at sea, as they say. So let's get it out. It looks pretty easy. 4, what, 8 or 10 mil bolts and a Jubilee clip. Easy breezy, I can do that. That's a nice easy job. Can't see anything wrong with it. It's broken now. Hopefully this is the right one. Let's get that first. Let's plug it in and see what happens. Fixed, fitted, not fixed, fitted. Let's give it a rev. I do feel like if this was a map sensor, a MAF sensor, that we would probably have codes for it. So I'm not convinced this is going to work, but you never know. Let's start her up. Let her rip, as they say. I was just about to say, the first thing I noticed when I started it up was there keeps appearing an anti-pollution fault on there, and it didn't come up for like the first few seconds, and then it appeared, and I was all excited. Still got the engine light on, but that probably because the codes need clearing. But yeah, give it a rev and see the nothing difference it's made. Oh good, yeah, no difference whatsoever. I suppose I should try clearing the codes just in case. Hopefully, let's try clearing them. Continue. Yeah, right, okay, so if we start it back up, has our engine light gone? Yes, so we've got no engine light anymore. The knocking noise is the loose airbox that I haven't actually bolted back in. It's just hanging there basically. Oh, turn the window wipers on. That's not going to be good. Hopefully they reset. Okay, so code's cleared. Has that made the slightest bit of difference? No different at all. So there you have it. The Berlingo, just unfixable, and I don't think I have my mic plugged in for the last few videos, so I might have to voice over it. Essentially, change the map sensor. I can't find a map sensor anywhere. I've unplugged every sensor that I can possibly find just to see if that makes a difference, but it doesn't. I'm not clever enough to go any further than this, other than putting another engine in it, or something like that, but I just don't feel that it's engine related. I feel like it's a sensor or ECU or something like that problem that, I mean, we've already sent the ECU off and it's come back saying absolutely fine. Well, it's got a bird in here. There's a bird flying around the unit. I think it's unfixable. I guess that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll go from there. We'll see what's next. Whether someone comments with a genius idea on this, or yeah, let's get the Audi finished. Hopefully we can get this channel sorted. Maybe we can get some people to watch the channel. That would be a good shout. Cheers, bye.